we on.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory and honor to YAHAWAH,
bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham.
double honors to the elders, the apostles of the great millstone, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, those in the gospel, God, lifting up the standard of YAHAWAH, Today we out here another week, man. Came out on a weekday, okay? Because the scriptures tell you, man, the prophets went out daily to do the work, so there's no specified day on which you got to teach. But the Spirit proclaimed us to come out and do the work, man, because it's heavy judgment. Like the brother sent the group meet today about what happened, bro. Somebody got shot.
Well, you had the building collapse in Miami first.
Yep.
They said 99 people missing.
Yep. And that's bullshit. And wait a minute, y'all seen how that building collapsed? It's more people than died.
Oh yeah. Just a recent article came out.
There was a shooting in Chicago.
It said it was 99 people unaccounted for. So that was like the first report that came out. One person dead, but now it's 99 people unaccounted for. So that's 100 in one day. In less than 10 minutes.
You ain't wear that joint, man? You ain't wear it?
No, I got him.
Yo, bro. You can wear that joint, bro. Yeah.
They doing skin.
Hey, the why do y'all buy some y'all shot though?
You got one like that though, don't you? Something like that? Don't you got that one? Oh, it's different.
Nah, it's black, so I ain't really want to wear it. I know the sun was out, I was gonna burn me up.
You good?
But yeah, on that 199 people, man, call all y'all about some y'all shot.
Yep. Because brother yesterday was like, man, I want these niggas to fucking die, man. And then all of a sudden we get the articles, like articles have been coming out left and right, man. Right. And the whole thing with that whole Florida, Miami thing, a condo, that was demolition charge, because you could tell. I watched it on Doc China when he slowed it down, you saw that electrical current coming. Because the thing of it is, if you pull a building, that's the whole definition. If you pull something, it comes down. Right. Now, if it just disintegrated, it would have just exploded from the top, but it didn't. It was pulled down. Right. So Esau's doing some high-powered shit out here, man. Yeah. Like out there in Washington, D.C., that pedestrian bridge that collapsed on the middle of the highway.
Right.
That's that scripture. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah 14, and I think it's like Isaiah 14 and like 13 or 11. Because mass judgment is coming to America, man. You see what I'm saying? And you people out here, you ain't paying attention to the prophecies, man.
That's right.
Because the Most High said that, look, man, he's reproving you daily. Daily you people are being reproved. Because brothers are out here. Brothers doing shows every day. Brothers out here every week. You got a camp in every state, every metropolis around here. So it ain't no excuse. Like this bonehead nigga that cut my hair, man, he gonna say, you know, he a cool Jake, but he just rebellious. You can't tell Jake shit. No. Jake always want to take the truth and fabricate it with all types of bullshit, man. He gonna say, oh, well, y'all ain't doing the cause because y'all ain't reaching nobody. Nigga, we got camps all over the place. How the hell your black ass know you an Israelite, man?
Yeah.
You know?
Jake on the comment board I sent y'all was from Greece.
From Greece. But what we doing is not official because he mad because we ain't on 51st and Prospect. Fuck, we gonna go to what we gonna prophesy? We gonna prophesy, man?
That's nigga central.
The Most High ain't sent us to niggas.
You got two cities out here. You got Kansas City. You got nigga city. We're not going to nigga city, man.
That's right. That's right.
Nigga city out here.
That's right.
Hey, niggas get mad because you ain't posting up on O-Block. Like you post up on O-Block, it ain't gonna be nothing but fucking confusion out there. Yep. You got what you got it, brother? Yeah, bring that out. Y'all brothers got precepts, let them roll, man. Be in the spirit.
This is book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the doors of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee.
Right, it says like pomp, that pride, that power, man. Because this devil is being brought down, but he's still prideful, man. Because you got other nations flexing on America. Like I believe that was Russia, basically when they did that simulation on destroying that ship. And they showed you that they saying, look, you can be touched out here. And you Edomites, you don't get touched. In the near future.
They fire some warning shots too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They shoot warning shots? That's unheard of, bro.
And that's what they say, warning shots, man. Back up, bro.
They was in Russian waters.
Yeah. And then it says, like, pomp. Go there, read again.
It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
To the grave, bro. Ooh. To the grave. Grave is death, man. You know what, Slocky, I want to say this one thing. Before I got here, I was feeling groggy, like tired. But now that we here together, it's like you feel that spirit, man.
Turned up.
Like you energized now. That's how you know the Holy Spirit be working.
That's right.
I was driving down here, I was tired, my head was throbbing. I'm like, oh shit, the brother's here. That's that righteous energy. And if we can feel that vibration, how much more of these people out here, they can feel that power up here. You know?
That's right. It says, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Right, that vials goes into all this mass confusion out here. All this appropriation, this wickedness, these clubs, this democracy, all this madness out here.
Right.
Like
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, P-Month.
Like you got the black woman. Hey, Kevin Samuels, he basically checked Jake. He said, look, man, bro, you niggas are simps, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better start rising up and telling her like it is, and that's just what it is. Because Jake out here still, it's 2021, and Jake is still simping for the black woman, man.
Right. Yep.
Right. Fuck the black woman, man.
Don't go for none of that bullshit.
Yeah. She ain't right, then, hey, you better tell, like I told her, I said, you better get your shit together quick. Because I told her, I said, hey, I will leave you. I will leave you behind. I said, hey, you won't be Lot's wife, I'm not coming back to get you. Because we don't need no liabilities in that day. And women and kids are a big motherfucking liability, man.
Hell yeah. Right.
You know? And technically, you're supposed to just use them until the gravy runs out. Because technically, they there to boost you up, man.
Right.
And if they ain't with the program, then what else can they do for you?
What they there for?
You know?
Right.
Right.
I had a
This is
definition.
the book of Hebrews.
Hold that. You got a definition?
When that word pomp.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Hebrew word YAHAWAH, it means exaltation, majesty, pride, arrogance.
Yep. Pride.
And Esau's main pride, what he put his all his trust in, is his military, and that's how the Lord is going to cast him down to the ground. Because Esau, through his military, has showed himself like he couldn't nobody fuck with him. As far as bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki, he went in World War II, fucked everybody up. World War I. So the Lord is gonna fucking demote his shit.
Right.
Push him all the way down from where he's at with the top with his military all the way to nothing.
Yep.
Because the chariots are gonna turn his fighter jets and the aircraft carriers, all of that, into ashes.
Hey, then the scriptures tell you that it says that the mighty man of Babylon forbade to
Wanna
fight,
fight.
they retreated to their homes.
Act like
You
women.
know what? Everyone has something about them that they put their trust in. If you're not of the Lord, right? So you got niggas that are prideful off of money, or nigga just got a fucking Rolex watch, right? To get bitches off of it, or you got a lot of bitches. With Esau, he has the weaponry.
Right.
So that's where his pride emanates from. It oozes from, because he always gets these ideas. Oh, I can make this weapon and that weapon. He even got a laser beam that can shoot from the heavens.
Right.
So he think he can't be fucked with. But the Lord is saying, look, your pomp is brought down to the grave, meaning all the shit you think that is exalted about you, that is top level, that's nothing to the Most High.
That's right.
Because the Most High gave you that blessing. Why would somebody that give you a blessing know not how to do it, man? Like if you teach your son the best martial arts, you're gonna always have a move that he ain't gonna know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's the saying. It say, "I taught you everything that you know, but not everything that I know."
You have to beat the master.
Right.
And read that. It says the worm is spread under thee. That worm is that corrosion. That's why these bridges are falling like that, man.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, because America, if you look it up, it says that the infrastructure has got a deep.
They can't afford it. Yeah, they can't afford it.
They can't afford it. That's why you see them crews under them bridges. Like paint only sustains so much. Paint is a dissolvent, man. So eventually it's just gonna rust out. Like that bridge back in Chicago where my mother lives at. I remember we used to walk over that bridge and they have the steel walkway. You can literally see it to the fucking river. And it was to the point that shit was corroding that they had to patch it up with other steel. The bridge is gonna fall. They had to paint the whole thing. So it's just a matter of time for this shit just collapse. Like look at the streets. Go to Detroit. Go to motherfucking Gary, Indiana, man. If a sinkhole will open up on your ass.
That's real.
Look how much construction's over there. That's all street work.
Continue work. Yep.
Yeah, because they putting that dumbass trolley up there. Like you have no space out here as it is. This city is too many people and the roads are too narrow. That's why there's always accidents everywhere. We got a residential street for a main street out here.
I was gonna say, going back what the brother said about Esau falling quick. That's why I seen Satan fall as lightning.
Yep. That was that next scripture.
Yeah, it's like
It's
lucky.
It says, and the noise of thy bowels, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
That worm goes into that corrosion, man. All right, like, bro, they got a 25-year plan to recycle or to redo all the gas or the water pipes under this city because they're corroding. Like if y'all ever notice, it's a mass influx of biting midgets in people's houses. That's a fucking thing. That's what they call a epidemic right here, man. You know, you got bugs and shit crawling out of the sewers. Like where I stay at, those pipes are probably 50, 60 years old, man. They're corroded.
Yeah, you got gnats.
You know, gnats and shit biting you.
This place is done, man.
That's right.
Yeah, some say.
No, I was just gonna say they came out in West Memphis. There's a bridge that takes everybody from West Memphis to downtown Memphis. 40,000 cars a day go down there. They had to shut it down because they found a big ass crack in it, man.
See what I'm saying?
Like if that bridge would have collapsed, a whole bunch of people would have died.
It is over. It's over the river, ain't it?
West Memphis. So I'm not familiar with the city of Memphis, but it's from West Memphis to the other side of Memphis.
It rides over a lake.
Yeah, it had traffic stopped for 4 hours, man.
And you know you got semi trucks on there.
Yeah.
Like they say, just a matter of time. Every time a vehicle roll over a bridge, it weakens. Man.
Worse and worse.
Yeah. So you could be riding on a highway eventually, man. That shit could be any minute.
Bro, that's why if y'all brothers remember back in like 2007, 2008, they had one of them bridges collapse in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember that? Yeah.
Imagine if you on the San Francisco bridge, man. That motherfucking bridge is probably down a half a mile long.
Yeah.
They cross you over to over there in the bay.
This is an article from SpringerLink.com. It says roads in the Roman world.
What's up, bro?
The Roman
What's up,
road
boy?
system, together with the sea transport network, represents one of the most essential structural means through which the Roman state at first established itself and then maintained its empire.
Because that traffic, that's how they make their commerce. Like it tells you in the 28th chapter, it says by thy traffic thou hast gotten many riches. That's why you got highways. Highways are really meant for transporting goods. You know what I'm saying? Transporting shit to business. Highways was never intended for regular vehicles to be on it.
Right.
Just for trucks and different
truckers.
cargo.
Right.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
because today, if you on the roads, you are part of the traffic.
Yeah.
Because that's why you got a birth certificate, because you are a
Entity.
transported good. Because you go from one place to another to spend money in Esau's system.
Yeah.
So you go here and buy some snacks, or you buy groceries. You add value to Esau's system. So you are part of his goods as a people. You know, it's not. How many roads do so-called Negroes go on?
None.
If you come through this road and you take the car through here, you gotta pay us.
Pay a toll,
35 cents every time. No, it doesn't work like that.
That's how it
You
used to
gotta
be.
Pay that shit to the state government or the federal government.
It goes to the state highway fund tax.
Mm-hmm.
That's why in every big city they trying to open up a toll. Like you go all through Wisconsin and Chicago. Matter of fact, another place that got bad tolls is fucking New York, man. New York.
Yeah, Houston, Texas too.
When I used to stay in North Jersey, I used to work in Queens. It was $15, man, one way to get across the GW.
What day?
Every time you go through.
Every time you go into New York, it's 15.
You know what? And then it went up because, hey, back in the day, it used to be like 80-something cents in Chicago.
It's probably higher than that. Now it was like 3 years ago.
When I left Chicago, a toll road was
That's crazy.
$3.90. That shit
That's
probably
crazy.
$15, $20 now. And you know what's so wicked? You remember, matter of fact, when we was in Chicago, you remember we was on Lakeshore Drive when we was driving on the side of the lake. You know you got to park to go over there now? It used to be a free park that you can go up there unless you find one on the road. You got to park, man.
Yeah, cause that's like an open park area.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be able to park there for
It's
free.
like this right here,
Yeah, you're supposed to be pull up.
Man, you got a fucking meter you got to put it in, man. You know why they did that? They want to keep niggas from over there.
Yeah, kind. You gotta park in the hood and walk over.
CQ 28, bro.
It says, in the meanwhile, the Roman civilization, thanks in part to its road system, succeeded in assimilating, merging, and transforming even the most dissimilar and distinct cultural and economic influences and contributions.
Right. Rome is nothing more but a big fucking melting pot. That's why
Right.
they say Rome, all roads leads to Rome.
Yes.
Because this is the Roman Empire all over again.
Yes.
Everything you see from the infrastructure to the fucking, what do you call it, political system. You had the plebeians and the patricians. You had the Democrats and Republicans. You had a Congress. You had a Senate. Caesars back then is what you would consider presidents. today.
Presidents. Yep.
See, niggas don't consider the history behind that, man. Because even during the time of the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar, you had, what's this other guy? You had Julius Caesar, you had Augustus Caesar, you had Antipater, you had Dumians, you had all these people, Vespasian, all these set up what they called a monarchy, man. Okay, a monarchy of state and people. Like right now, these people are under a monarchy right now, and they don't even realize it, man. That's why they paying tributary to the IRS.
That's the spirit, because Rome started off as like a republic, like a democracy. Yeah. Roman Republic. Eventually, over time, guys like Caesar, they basically were just kings.
Monopolized.
And that's how America's evolving. They started off saying everybody's got votes and shit, but at the end of it, it's basically just one small group of people running everything. You know?
It is
a monarchy. But see, you see what? But you see the bullshit. That's the spirit. You said that because. What does the preamble start off with? We the people of the United States of America. That's all bullshit, man. You people ain't got no say-so.
right, nothing.
Not a goddamn thing, man. Because they go that
say-so in shutting the businesses down last year.
Exactly.
You could say, oh, well, I'm part of the people. We the people say we don't want to shut down. Hell no.
Hey, but they tried. They tried during that COVID. They was like, you know what? We ain't got to do that, but they fined them. That shows that they in subjection. Whether you work for the white man or you work for yourself, you still got to answer to him.
Right, you have to deal with that fine. You could have stayed open, but you got to keep paying that.
Yeah, they put 10 racks on your ass. You want to close down real quick.
Esau's a damn demon, man.
Shit.
He's wicked, because he'll sit there and say, oh, you can stay open, but you got to pay a fine. But hey, the fine is detrimental.
That's
I hate the devil, man. I hate the devil.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Right.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is.
You break that down, bro.
Such all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
All right, now go back up to verse 2 and you can break it down, bro. That's a good piece.
Yeah, go to verse 1 first.
Oh, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people.
He saw CSL with that shirt on. You know he finna get the red hair.
So typically what it's saying is a well-off man, a wise man will instruct his people, starting with the law, statute, commandments of YAHAWASHI. But Esau being wicked and not being under the covenant, he won't instruct his people.
Right. And then it say his society will be well ordered.
Oh yeah.
This place, Babylon is confusing.
It's confusion.
It's confusing. This ain't no well ordered place.
Like California beef with Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Texas
saying? Like,
wants
what the
to
fuck?
see.
The fuck is that about?
Shit whack.
The
bro.
mighty men of David wasn't beefing with each other, man. They was all in one accord.
One accord.
You know
That's
why?
how it is.
Because they all followed David.
Man,
and
right.
David kept the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Yes, bro.
Why the fuck is it Democrats and Republicans in this society?
Yes.
Because it's out of order. It's not well ordered.
Yes.
If it was well ordered, everyone would think the same from the top.
Yes.
Well, that's why you had a Confederate and you had Confederate states and then you had the Union states.
Yes.
This country was built on division.
Yep.
Hey, matter of fact, every aspect of it is confusing because the guy Bernie Sanders, that nigga's from Brooklyn. He's a Vermont senator. People aren't even representing where they're from, and they're fighting in the states against each other.
Right.
Confusion.
And then we made the comparison. This place being Rome, you had the year of 4 different leaders.
Yeah.
When we get in the kingdom, it ain't gonna be no discussion who the boss is.
Right.
It's YAHAWASHI. Like he the man.
And you had fights and skirmishes among their own cabinets, man.
Yeah.
You had them plotting against Julius Caesar, man. They was going shots to kill his ass.
Hey, democracy don't work, man.
They got his ass.
Yeah.
They set him out, set his ass up. You had something, bro? You had something?
That's back in Isaiah.
Oh, okay.
Book of Matthew 12:26. And if Satan cast out Satan, and he is divided against himself, how shall then his kingdom stand?
Hey, I was with my supervisor today. He said, man, this country is finished. I don't know what's going on. He said, this bitch finna fall. That's what's going on, man.
That's right.
He said, people aren't going back to work anymore. I said, this shit is through,
This
man.
shit is done.
It is done.
That's
It's
right.
finished. Finito. Stick a fork in him, man. That's right.
Hey, yeah, because they
Look
pretty
at these
much.
people, man.
Yes.
Look at the counters on them, man. This is all smoking. This is all. It's all a facade, man.
They defeated.
The trees all dull and shit. The elder made a beautiful point. If y'all go back into the 90s, you would see it was more vibrant in colors out here. Now the green is dull as hell. All the chemicals and shit that's spraying in the air.
Right.
The grass is not even sprouting like it used to.
Yep.
It's dead. The heat is dry.
That's right.
Nobody's having a
Like,
good
look at
time.
it. It's dead. It's a dead spirit. Just look at this.
That's right.
Even
right.
then, when it was storm weather back in the 90s, it was still vibrant. You know?
Yeah, this shit on life support, man.
There's about to be a lot of homeless motherfuckers because they just ended that support.
Referendum.
He extended. No, he extended one more month. He said it's the last time they're gonna do it. He said they got to July 31st.
Oh shit.
He said after that they can't do it no more.
Let's get ready to be over with then.
That's right.
They all get to get evicted.
But you know what? If I was him, I wouldn't even extend it there because you dumb niggas, you got $900 a week in unemployment. You telling me y'all couldn't pay y'all rent off for a year?
Right.
And you would have still had cake.
Jake scamming, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, on average, you ain't making $900 a week. Sitting at home, what niggas doing? Buying Hellcats,
Yeah.
scamming on PPP loans, bro.
Bro.
Hennessy and shit, going down to Miami.
Jordans.
That's crazy. Yeah, you got all kind of temp tags on these cars, man.
Man,
Oh, yeah. You ain't never seen this many temp tags.
bro, Jake balling the fuck out, man.
Right.
And finna be homeless.
Yes, yes.
You supposed to put, yeah, bro. You could put money aside. It feels good when you pay rent off for a couple of months. You ain't got to worry about that shit.
Right.
You know how much money you save when you don't have to have a rent bill?
Whew.
And then, how long was they getting? They was getting this shit since over a year.
Right.
You done got at least 30, 40 racks. Easy.
Damn. Jay eating good.
That's why Jake riding around all these nice ass cars because I was noticing that. Jake,
And that's why hyperinflation.
I wish I could have got that. I had to fucking go to work.
Right.
right.
Hyperinflation gonna fuck y'all niggas up.
Yep.
You guys that think you saved all this money and blah blah blah, you got racks. Hyperinflation, you gonna go to the store and try to buy a Similac for your little nappy head nigga children, and this shit gonna be $1,500 for a thing of Similac, man.
Right.
Similac.
Fuck you guys gonna do back then?
That nigga said, baby, his kid said, Pee-wee, put that down.
Yeah,
Right.
that's too expensive.
There's a nigga woman, her titties got dried up because she didn't do what she was supposed to do.
Right.
And breastfeed.
I don't even know if
She
that.
wanna hop on
Fucking
dicks.
too
I
many
don't even know if
niggas,
the nigga
so
want me
shit
to produce breast milk, bro. I think the Most High took that shit from them, man. They
Yeah,
don't,
that shit come
they don't
out
breastfeed any goddamn way.
Right.
No, yeah, bitch, the Most High
Yeah, so
put perfect,
come out.
you know, goddamn milk in your goddamn titties, and you want to sit up here and feed them poison, man. I need to go on, get on wick. Why the fuck you got wick in your fucking chest, bitch?
Wow.
That's right. They
Yes.
actually give you food on more,
Hell yeah.
more food
That
if
wick
you,
shit was on.
if you breastfeed. They give you rewards for that. Like
Yup.
they give you like almost like food stamps on
Yup.
it. You buy
But-
loaves of bread and all types of shit.
But what Jake do, they go to the gas stations that accept that shit and they buy Newports.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the other bullshit that they really ain't supposed to be buying.
Right.
But the gas station let them get it.
Yep.
Hey, you know that's crazy because they get credit off that. That's fucked up when you can use stamps to go buy fucking cools, man.
You can.
That's the cash side.
Yeah.
You can.
That's a goddamn shame, man. Hey, that's why, hey, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is bringing death on you 2/3.
That's right. That's right.
Straight up, bro.
This is Deuteronomy 30:19.
Yeah.
It says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing.
And what is heaven and earth?
Pretty much the same thing,
the
right?
whole
The whole
angels.
earth.
The angels.
Everybody's seeing that.
Yeah, but heaven and earth, that goes into the angels.
Yes.
Because what's another name for angels? Messengers. When you record something, it's like taking a message down. You
Yes.
record a message.
Yes.
It says, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life,
Life.
that both thou and thy seed may live.
That's right, man. And
That's a good
Esau didn't
precept.
choose life. He chose the he chose to give away the blessing, man.
That's right.
You dummy, you could have had the kingdom, even though it wasn't set up within you for the spirit. But naturally, the inheritance goes to the oldest son. Esau came out first. So how you gonna bitch about it now? You got everything you want. The Most High was even righteous. You even got more than what the fuck you deserve, man. That's why when we get your ass in slavery, you're gonna suffer the worst out of all the nations, man.
That's
There ain't none of the damn thing you gonna do about a vocab.
That's right.
Vocab going and vocab is a demon. He's going to these other fucking platforms with the black unconscious community and he's bringing up what he considered Hebrew Israelism. All these guys preach hate, they read a scripture and they go and they twist their own doctrine. For one thing, nigga, you don't understand what precept upon precept means. Okay? Within the text, context, man. Just because you can't understand that the Gentiles in the New Testament are talking about Israelites, that ain't our goddamn problem. That's your fucking problem.
Right.
Because he's so hung over on this Jew and Greek thing. But if that Greek was talking about the other nations, why didn't it just mention the Moabites or the Ammonites? Why does the white man get a special privilege outside of all the other nations, and he's the most wickedest out of all the nations, man? So when you read these scriptures, man, you got to bring common sense into it, man, which you Christians don't have.
That's right. That nigga know what it is.
Yeah, you know.
He's set up as an agent.
You know.
He's getting paid to do that shit, to spread that
What it
confusion.
say? Esau's the deaf adder.
He stopped
He
his
can't listen at all. But he might really listen.
No.
That's why Edomites that come up, cut in the spirit, and they act like they agree with us. They really don't. They really feel a different type of way than what they project. They like that all the time because Esau raw spirit is just to want to kill you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or be
Destructive.
or be a homosexual.
Yeah, kind.
You know, that's really the only thing he's really into.
It burns him to be normal.
Everything else is fake. You know, Esau is faking with you. When he's talking to you at the job, really, he want to do two things: either rape you or kill you. I'm talking about to other men.
Yes.
That's how he get down.
Yes. That's how he get
Why
down.
do you think all these industry niggas they be getting fucked by Esau, man? 'Cause that's in his spirit. You know?
Yeah. Casting couch.
That's
That shit
notice
real.
when niggas going Vlad. Hey, you niggas are stupid, man. I don't know why I even deal with him.
Oh,
Vlad is a fucking cop, man.
man.
You can tell, like, when Jake be on his interview, you can see how they be looking at, like, what the fuck wrong with this dude? But see, Jake is so wicked. Jake is an opportunist, man. They like, even though I'm going this left-hand shit, it's gonna promote me, man.
For the clout.
Look, dude.
Yep.
Vlad, you say something on there, hey, they fans gonna be knocking at your door. Like, I remember he was interviewing Bone Thugs, I remember, right? And he was asking him about the Illuminati shit. He was trying to trap him up. And my man KB, he had his head down the whole time on the phone, like, I ain't even finna feed into this shit.
Right.
Like, yeah, nigga, we know we sold out, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't finna expose these niggas.
Yep. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Because Vlad wasn't standing up for you niggas when that whole Nick Cannon situation went down.
Hell no.
When Nick Cannon went off on the 1948ers, Vlad said Nick Cannon was wrong.
He said it's
Fuck
facts.
you, Vlad. You was mad as shit.
You nigga.
J-double-O.
Yeah, he's
we
an
gonna say
Amalekite.
what you really are, because we can't say it, but fuck you, man.
That's right.
But you know what? Vlad remind me of Vocab Malone, bro.
Yeah. In the industry,
same
yeah.
spirit, man.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Vocab, I think of Vlad. I'm like, in the same
You notice
niggas.
how he was trying to be a proponent for the woman. He was interviewing Kevin Samuels. Said shit. Oh, well, women do this. Man.
Hey,
Man,
yeah,
women
get
don't
those
do
soft
shit, man.
Right.
These women are out of order, man.
Completely out of
Why the
order.
fuck do you need an exec at your corporate office that's a fucking woman, man?
Don't.
You know what she's supposed to be doing? She's supposed to be at home,
Yes.
having babies,
Yes.
and sucking dick.
That's right.
That's what a woman's supposed to be doing, man.
That's right.
And that's their natural order. What the hell do we need them in the workplace for? We don't fucking need them, man.
And they do all that minus the stay at home shit. They suck dick and have babies, but don't stay at home.
That's the spirit. Cause I got a female manager
Bitch
at
got
work.
the umbilical cord
Yeah,
hanging out of her. And
My
she's
man,
at
she
the
a
club.
fucking woman too.
That's what I'm saying.
She's a fucking bull, man. She be looking at me and shit. I'm like, cat, I'll knock your ass out, bitch. She's like, I'll
Hey,
knock you out.
it's just natural tension.
Yeah.
Cause we real men.
She's like, you're on my good side. I said, I ain't trying. I ain't know I was on your bad side. I just started, bitch. Shit, fine, I don't give a fuck.
Those that are working like a corporate, like office setting, you'll notice like the women in there, they still use the feminine shit to get around.
Yeah.
Every bitch I ever met in marketing, it's always done up. They got the heels, they're wearing the tight dress and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they get to the workplace and they still want to use
What
that
they
shit
got.
to an advantage.
But
they'll,
she say,
on the
get
other
what
hand,
you
they'll-
got to get what you want.
Right.
Yeah, that's James Brown.
If you talk to them, they'll be like, no, I earned this position as vice
Right,
president,
hell
so
no.
and so, and this and that.
You suck
Right.
dick,
So
suck
if you
dick.
did, you would come in here with
Yeah.
flats on, with some modest clothes,
Yeah.
no lipstick, no makeup.
Looking
It's
dusty.
all about up here. But they understand what it is. He starts hiring y'all for a diversity quota, man.
Yeah, that's it. Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't care
Get a
about
tax
them
break
bitches.
for that, right?
Yeah, hey, because hiring women is basically hiring minorities. Quiet as
Yeah,
kept.
appreciate
Y'all saw that in them when she was dealing with the fucking the market, the real estate people, the
yeah,
Jews
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. They-
And women are nowhere near as productive as men. The same jobs that women do, men can do twice as bad. I mean, twice as good. And women are more likely to leave a job and quit than as opposed to a man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
They showed you that in that series them when she went before the board. And they told her, as they said, look, bro, technically you should fucking be at home. They said, we don't even know why you hired you. You said, you do what we tell you to do, we're going to get rid of you, man.
Yeah.
He said, you tax them, we win. They don't pay, we win.
And I know this by experience because if you brothers just study your work environment, think about all the new hires, if they were men or women. Who left the job quicker? It was the women left. Because they get discontented or their emotions some type of way, this way, or the boss came and talked shit to them. Like, I quit.
Oh shit,
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
at the state at MoDOT when I first started like 3 years ago. There was this chick named Shalon, bro. She was like a stud chick. She quit off the street because she had to cut grass. She couldn't deal with it. It's too hot out here. I said, ain't you a fucking man?
Right.
Wear baggy pants and shit. You pull up in a fucking Impala, bumping music, you lean back. You can't cut grass in 90-degree weather. I'm out there in that shit getting. I don't give a fuck. It's easy. Fuck it. She and this bitch mad as fuck. I can't cut grass.
Yeah.
But that's that preset we pulled out. This society is not well ordered, man.
Not at all.
Women doing man jobs. This is not well ordered.
Hey, because the Lord, He knew what He was doing when He placed women in the home.
Yes,
That's the perfect wisdom. It's not like we made that up.
It's natural.
Men didn't say, "Oh, well, let's have women in the house." The Lord set that up.
That's right.
The Lord made that. You see what I mean?
And they're less certain. They're less stressed.
And it's natural because the reason women are so proud about work now because 90% of the job is air conditioning.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That's a good point. This was like 100 years ago. They wouldn't be like out
Hell
here.
no.
Yeah, work from home.
Hey, in the 50s, you ain't had no bitches working in Ford, man.
Right.
Hell no.
Hell no.
There's no fucking AC. But most of these jobs are comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So now
You
all
can
of a
sit
sudden
down.
you're a man.
Yeah, man. I'm
Be
good.
on Facebook.
You ain't out in 90-degree weather. I'm on a hot ass morning, 110 degrees, sweating this shit. It's hot as hell. Jake ready to pass out. You got the fucking clerk lady. She in a nice air conditioning. You need some sunscreen. You need some poison ivy shit. Yeah, it's
You
easy
need
for
some
you.
sunscreen.
Shit, I'm the one that's finna drop dead out here. You in a nice air conditioning. Talking about where your mask at. Man, mask is dick done.
You got preset.
This is different. So this is Jeremiah 6. Jeremiah 6:19 says, "Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it." And that's what the Most High is about to do to you fucking people, man. It's starting with Israel, because that's why He said, "I'll bring evil upon this people." When He said this people, He's talking about the Israelites. And what it means when it says the fruit of their thoughts, because Jake have a negative mindset, man. So you being negative toward the Heavenly Father equates to you being put to death, because the fruit always comes after. The seed is planted, then the fruit grows.
Labor
so
always.
Jake have planted a seed of wickedness. They plant a seed of, oh, I'm gonna get this money. I'm fucking niggas hoes. I'm a rap star. I'm in the NBA. All disregarding everything about the Heavenly Father. Shaving their beard off. You know what I mean? Niggas getting lineups, being worldly. But then the fruit of that is evil. Because the Lord said, "I will bring evil upon this people." So your thought process that leads you to be wicked, the Lord gonna fucking destroy you for that shit, man.
Right.
And that's why the scriptures say we were meant to reprove their thoughts. Because this is a battle of the spirits. It's like a thought process that we cutting on Jake. Like we could notice, right? What do we mostly see when we out here? We see Jake walking, right? They're not really doing much. They're walking up and down. But our words reprove their thoughts, man. To where when they see us, when they hear our words, that shit cuts their thoughts, because they know that they was thinking about some wickedness, or they knew they was thinking about worshiping Cesare Borgia, man. You see what I mean? I mean, you know, we got the occasional mold flamer, but still, you know.
That's why they got mad at YAHAWASHI.
It's a battle of the thoughts, you know.
Right.
Because even as brothers, we got wicked thoughts, but what do we have to counterbalance that? Is the scriptures, to meditate, to tap into the brotherhood. You know what I mean? These people don't have that. They're subject to their own will,
Their own vanity. Well, check this out. This is Jeremiah 7, and I'm gonna start at verses 8. It says, "Behold, ye trust the lying words that cannot profit." I mean, simple as that, man. All they trust in getting the economy back open. TD fakes. Oh, we gotta get the Birkin bag, man. You got bitches online talking about, oh, a nigga can't get Birkin bag. This is a fucking $300,000 bag. Yeah, bitches less than
a
a
Hermes bag. Shit, them bags would go like 40,000.
Your bitch will never make that in her lifetime. Here you are from the projects. You can bring the green some goddamn wear. and you talking about a nigga need a Birkin bag to date you. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind,
Right,
man.
got dead rats in your apartment.
You know, but yeah, man, going back to the point, Jake trusting lying words and oppression. America is a lie.
Yes.
This is built on a lie.
Big one.
Oh, we're gonna give you people stimulus checks when they only basically giving you your own money back, and then they gonna tax that because once inflation come, that fucking money ain't gonna do nothing, man. You niggas think the club gonna be open all day.
Well, shit, they lie to Jake about their identity.
Right. That's disrespecting itself. All black people.
Yes, yes,
Black
you're
people,
black.
black people.
Oh man.
I seen a black. At least have some decency and call them colored.
Colors.
You
I'll
know what I'm
accept
saying? I
that.
respect you call them brown,
Right.
but black.
Black.
And Jake eating that shit up. What we gonna do for blacks in America?
Yeah.
Be destroyed.
That's right.
And it says here, will ye still murder? Because Jake is a bunch of damn murderers, man. It says, will ye still murder and commit adultery and swear falsely and burn incense into Baal and walk after other gods whom you knew not? And Esau was the modern day Baal, man.
And
That's
it says the ball is a nigga weed stick, man.
Yeah.
Niggas smoking.
Yup. And where niggas get their weed from? Esau, man. They get it from other niggas, but Esau allows it.
He the plug.
You know? So, hey, motherfuck this society. Go ahead, brother.
This is just a quick one. We were speaking on the thoughts.
Also, an incense is a sign of devotion, because we burn incense in the temple to the Most High. So that's a sign of obedience to the Lord. Jake is obedient to the Esau system. You know what I mean? Because incense was supposed to be a sweet savor the Lord can smell. And it's a particular way that you do it, because even Aaron's sons, they got killed for offering strange fire. So when it comes to niggas, they do exactly cut clear program to Esau's bidding. You know what I mean? Whether it's he wants you as a drug dealer, he wants you as a coon,
Rap star.
a rap star, or an athlete, man. So tell me that's not incense to.
That's it.
Well, look. What does every black Jake rapper do? They all have the image of being drug dealers. Why is that the only image that's portrayed? You know what I'm saying? Like they make Jake say that's the only way you can get money out here.
You can literally rap about anything.
Yeah, like nigga,
But
you can
niggas
rap about
choose to
real
rap
estate.
about-
Drug dealer,
I'd rather you rap about selling
Yeezy,
houses
drug dealer.
than drugs.
Jay-Z, all these niggas, man. I got the lifestyle, I can buy the fuck all these niggas, man.
That's right.
Pushing that poison around people like that.
That's
Making
right.
them think that's the only way. You could be pushing your YAHAWASHI, man, YAHAWASHI, man.
That's right.
But Esau ain't gonna allow that.
So,
Go ahead, brother.
it's going into how this word bothers Jake. Even hearing the words, they don't like it. This is the book of Hebrews 4:12. It says, "For the word of Yahawah is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart."
I remember it was this nigga named Yahshua, bro. He kind of came to the truth around the same time, but he fell out. He was falling out because, he was kind of caught up in the Zabak shit. He was kind of confused, but the reality of it is he didn't want to go out there and do the work, man. He was ashamed of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, this dude, he didn't like order instructions, so the Lord got rid of his ass. He was always complaining about brothers in the camp. I don't know, bro. This and that, bro. This right before I came to Kansas City too, man. I'm like, I'm burning out, man. I got shit to do. After that, man, he stopped showing up to the camp. The Lord got rid of his ass because he was cut. And brothers liked him, Brothers ain't never did nothing bad to him. Everybody spoke pretty highly of him. He was cool with Jake, but he was just a bitch, man.
It says, that's why it says, "And is a discerner of thoughts and the intents of heart."
Say he didn't want to be in this city. How niggas, man, they feel like it ain't sexy no more, man. Like when it's taking away your time from your woman, when it's taking away time from doing what you want to do on the weekend. Man, I could be out here going to the club, but I gotta be out teaching word. Look, nigga, it's called balancing your time properly. Nobody said that you couldn't go out and have fun. Do the work first, man. Play before pleasure. Work before pleasure, man.
That's right.
Because, hey, brothers, after we do the work on Saturdays, we feel relieved. We drink, we kick it, we good.
Best time of the week.
Yeah, bro, we do it and we done with it. Like shit, Saturday, look, it's Thursday, shit. Brothers ain't even gotta go on Saturday on home too. Y'all got that day off. Y'all did the work today.
I got a quick one just on that testimony.
One day a week, man.
I wish we could go out every day. I like to go out every day.
Yeah, and it worked for Esau. Hell yeah.
We could be doing a lot more than what we're doing. One day a week is not calling a whole lot money.
It's not.
I don't want to.
That's why I said my burden is light.
Right.
I mean, it's really ain't nothing.
Most time y'all gonna be sitting at home during the day, because we come out, for example, during the day on Saturday. Y'all not gonna be at home playing PlayStation any fucking
Yeah,
way.
watching college football.
You know, you might go to watch a that's so much more important than giving the Lord one day out your week.
Right.
And then what? We give at least one video a day. The
Yep.
video can be 5 minutes long. Did the work.
This Sirach chapter 32 and 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
That's a nigga right there, man. Oh well, we couldn't do it because this and that. Look, man, the Most High don't look. The scriptures say let your yea be yea, your nay be nay.
Oh, that dude from Detroit, he said he had just bought a house, so we couldn't push the word. Remember him?
Oh yeah, well we did
Egghead.
that. That's in Matthew's. What is that? Matthew's 25.
Yeah, that's the perfect example.
Yeah.
You mentioned that too.
Yeah, man. He said, because the scriptures say that one said, I can't do it now, I bought some land.
Right,
He said, well,
I got a 10 years.
So you telling me you can't buy a house and do the work of the Most High? Brothers went to work today. I took care of some personal business. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in the Shabbat right now, you know, but after work, I had to take care of some things. It was mandatory. You know what I'm saying? And did some little chore errands and shit like that, man. And came out and did the work. I could have bought a house today, and I'm out here. It don't take that long to close on a house if you know what you're going to get.
Yep.
You close on a house in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Can I get this one real quick?
Yeah, you got it, man.
This is Psalms chapter 31, verse 16. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant. Save me for thy mercy's sake. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave.
That's right, man. You Edomites.
That's right.
Man.
Silent in the grave.
Silent, man. You get put down. Hey, ain't no coming back up. This is as good as it get. And you ain't coming back up in power after this. This is your last revival. This is why it's so beautiful that we're having all this infrastructure collapse. Like Biden gonna push that infrastructure bill. Well, where's the money at, man? Funding that damn war. You ain't got the money for the infrastructure, so therefore it's going down. And even if you did have the money for it, you got a bunch of stupid engineers that can't build a goddamn road without screwing up.
Yep.
That's why you always see them drilling under these bridges and shit. You see them boom lips, etc. Them working on the bridges, because the bridges are collapsing. Like on 435, it's a fucking pothole. They collapse. They gotta patch that shit every fucking month.
Damn.
I literally see them cut out patches of concrete and replace that shit every year. Because they know, they tell you that a good bridge bottoms out within 50 to 60 years. Because within concrete is at its peak strength at 30 to 40 years, man. So, hey, these bridges are well over 50, 60 years old. They ain't doing nothing about it. Nope.
Most of 71. Just
Somebody shooting over there.
Yeah.
Coming out here. That's a big ass long bridge.
Shit, I don't even want to drive. Well, I don't want to drive, I don't want to fly. Because, hey, when that EMP shit hit, hey. Go ahead, yeah.
Hey, that's the spirit, bro.
Yeah,
These death angels is active, man.
Hey, somebody
some judgment.
almost reared the fuck out of me.
These people on edge, bro.
Wait a minute. That's the spirit you say that because everybody's getting that poison. I got a little article real quick, and it's going into matter of fact, where the fuck is it at, man? I just had it. I'll put it back up. Y'all brothers got peace over there.
Yeah, he was on Jeremiah 6.
Yeah.
Ooh. Where it say the word of the Lord was a reproach unto them.
Approaching to them, yep. 6 and it's like not a 6. That's not a 6, I don't think. Is it? It's like 6 and 9 or some shit.
I got a quick one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 11. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer. And the beam out of the timber shall answer. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity.
Yep. And that beam, hey, going back to the materials, destroying this place. Go ahead.
Behold, it is not of the Lord, it is of the Lord of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. For the
And
earth.
that's what everything in this society amounts to. Bitches want to go get Botox and
Yeah, BBLs.
BBL, Brazilian butt lifts, and whether you want to make money, you want to be in a crypto exchange.
Yeah.
That's off, man, because it's vanity. It's not gonna lead to anything. Now, wisdom as brothers, we can utilize some of this shit as far as like, brothers, you trying to get a business, or you know, you trying to invest in crypto, you trying to invest in the stock market. You could do that shit right now, but you got to understand that all the labors that's catered toward this world is going to be nothing, because everything's going to be reset to zero. Oh, you think they got a hot term called the Great Reset? They at least plan on canceling every fucking thing, including the population.
Where you see they blowing shit up.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing they want to reset is the population. I just seen an article that came out. They said, man, we need to reduce the numbers. We need to have less breeding on the earth. Bro. So how the fuck are they gonna do that? They're gonna kill you niggas, and they're gonna sterilize you, man.
That's right.
Bro, that's the spirit. It's an article. Now, I'm gonna wing it because you know you can't say certain things.
Yeah,
because J002, they ain't with it.
J002.
So it says, whistleblowers and horrific numbers of the dead. Okay? It says here, on June 11th, dead 5,993. But are those the real numbers of dead Americans? It says it's estimated that only 10% of events get reported. Adverse reactions, 358,379. You can see the posting of all the categories plus the ID reports. It says here, another beautiful young girl dead at 19 years old. College freshman dies from heart problems 1 month after second such and such. It says they had to give her a heart transplant. She still didn't make it. How you 19 years old getting a heart transplant, man?
That's heavy.
And it's for all you idiots out there that go down there and get in the ring and get punched up. And it says here, as I wrote my last column with such and such lawsuit leads and indictments. It says there's a lot more going on the majority of Americans have no idea, but the rebellion is growing. One area where there's been a big chance has been coming from doctors and scientists since last summer, so it's a lot of whistleblowing. It says one of them is Dr. Peter McCullough. It says if you haven't read his bio, it says on June 11th, Dr. McCullough did a webinar with Dr. Rainer Fullermitch, which sounds like an Amalekite. It says in other exports, it says that interview is one of the most important she's seen to date. It says we have now a whistleblower inside the CMS, which is Center for Medicaid, and we have 2 whistleblowers inside the DCC, which we know what that is. It says the doctor revealed we think we have 50,000 dead Americans, 50,000 deaths. And that ain't even half of it, man.
That's crazy.
So that's only from the beginning.
Yeah, and so what they say, they want to reduce this number. Gates came out and said that.
Right. But that's real bodies. Because last year, what they were saying was dying from, you know what? That shit was bullshit. There wasn't nobody fucking dying like that. You would have saw some bodies in the streets.
You seeing more funerals now.
Now now it's hearse and stuff you see on the highway. You wouldn't even see no hearse in them. They came out with some bullshit ass news reports claiming that they had freezers for the bodies outside of, you know what. But nobody was seeing nothing, man. If it was that bad, people was getting that jacked up at the park, we would have seen somebody pass out.
Shit.
We ain't seen shit.
Wait. And they did a study. People was going around to these places and wasn't nothing happening. Like I remember I used to go out back when I was working at the pig. I used to work on the highway and shit. So I drive through Belt and what is it called? Swope. They got like a swope center out there.
Yeah,
you know how like emergency rooms be like 3, 4, 15-hour wait time? They said the emergency room wait time was 4 minutes. Damn. And this was in the midst of this bullshit, man.
Right in there.
And you know what? You know how stupid these people are? Because in the beginning of this pandemic, you can scam, whatever. You could observe with your own eyes that nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Right? You can go to the store, you can go to be at home amongst your loved ones, quote unquote, and nothing was happening. But they choose to believe in the narrative of the media over what they can see with their own eyes. So that tells you who these people believe.
People lying, man.
That's what it is.
It actually came out last year. They laid off 1 million healthcare workers during that same period. Because things like when they shut everything down, accidents went down, like workplace accidents, everything got slow. You know, and they actually came out and said they let it allow us to go. But that's how slow it was. I was just on that switch.
Yeah, it came up again in my mind.
Well,
But
Jake was out there heavy during this shit. It was having house parties and shit. You didn't see nobody die. You didn't see nobody die at a house party because those first images that came out of China. Remember you seen the Moabites dropping on a bus and all kind of crazy shit. All that shit was fake, man. They was all actors, man. And then even the lines. Remember you seen the big lines on CBS and MSNBC and all that to go get tested.
Yeah, people
that
in
was
the
fake. That
hallways
was
and shit.
they paid them to come and act like there were these big lines, but really all that shit was fake. People weren't really going to go get that shit. You see what I'm saying? It was all fake.
That's true. Because, had a couple of insiders, man, that's in the damn field that work in them places, and they would tell me how dead it was. I'd be talking to a chick on the phone, and she's like, ain't nobody here.
Right.
Ain't got shit to do.
Bro, when we got into that accident last year, we went into the emergency room. Wasn't nobody in there. We got right in that motherfucker, bro. So this is Isaiah 60:2. It says, "For behold, the darkness should cover the earth, and gross darkness the people." The brother made a beautiful point. He said that people believe in a media narrative versus what they can see with their own eyes. You niggas are so blind to the point that you could just go to the hospital where they have a legend with them, and you could just been in there, and the fact that you see that same place on TV, you'll believe it. I was just there, son. Nigga, wasn't nothing happening.
Right, yo.
Right.
The shit was empty.
People walking around like Ninja Gaiden and shit, covering up. I'm like, damn, fucking confusion.
We had like a viral memes of nurses doing TikTok dances. You know what I'm saying?
playing.
Oh, wait a
All
minute.
across the internet.
And to show you that it's all bullshit, in this article it said that many of the people that's exposing them is doctors and nurses, because down there in Houston, they said that they laid off, I think, over 100-something nurses
100.
because they wouldn't take the you-know-what.
Yeah.
So that shows you that they know the narrative is dangerous. They're literally rewriting your genetics. You're being rewritten. Because it came out that your DNA strand has the name of the Most High etched in it, man. Because if you look at DNA, it looks like Hebrew almost, man. Like the Ka, which is a spirit. You know what that character is in the Hebrew? When DNA strands form, it looks just like that, which means the spirit.
Beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah 25:7. It says, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people."
Who is that?
And the veil that is spread over all nations.
That's right. And that covering cast is this damn devil, man. These philosophers, this deceit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he literally pushes a false narrative, and you Jakes, man, you eat it up like it's nothing. I mean, people were shook last year. They were scared. Now, when he tell you that it's okay to go outside and play in the sandbox, now you niggas getting emboldened again.
Right.
The prophet's been telling you, squat all that, fear YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. You write that off as a thing or not.
That's right. And it says in that precept, in the first letter, it says, and that he being YAHAWASHI. So once you believe on him, can't nobody tell you no more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Lord's will we be the elect. We ain't gonna be confused no longer, man.
No.
You can't tell me no bullshit.
That's right.
The earth is in darkness, man.
Yeah.
Even until this day, you know. Because you know what? That veil, it won't be fully uncovered until the day of the Lord.
Right.
When YAHAWASHI come back, that's what the scriptures say, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess.
That's right.
We're in a point of rebellion even right now. As heavy as the truth is going out, most of these people don't fucking know a damn thing. No. You know what I'm saying? It's only the select few that have the light of YAHAWASHI to actually understand what the truth is about. But it's still major and it's still crucial, because if you go back 60, 70 years ago, most of Jake was calling themselves black. Now this is creating a powerful vibration on the earth, to where Edomites know that they're Edomites, you know, but that veil will be fully broken when the Lord comes back, man.
That's right.
You know, because hey, what anybody gonna say when they see the Lord in the clouds, man? What the fuck you gonna say then? You gonna say a goddamn thing, man?
Right.
You ain't gonna have nothing to say. That's why the scriptures say their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, man.
That's right.
The time for talk is gonna be over.
Yeah.
The Most High gonna fucking melt you, man.
Right.
With laser beams and nuclear missiles.
Well, that's in Ezekiel, bro. I shall come and melt you. Somebody look that up. Type in melt you. This is the book of Nahum 3:1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. And the prey departed not. Who is the prey? It says the woe to the bloody city, man. The bloody city is America. Because this is the blood of the Native American Indians, you Israelites, you Jakes. This place is a big haunted land, man. It's a big haunted house. It said it's full of lies. Everything we've been taught in Esau's food system was a fucking lie, man. Okay, from the way we eat, from the food we eat, to the dumb education we were taught. Everything was a damn lie.
To our left, like hovering around us and shit.
I know, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I noticed that too. That's the same one.
And she parked up here.
You talking about her right there? Is it her right there?
Like red shirt, blue shirt.
I just seen it, but I don't see it on here. I don't see it.
She told her. On the street. Ezekiel 22 and 20.
It started at 18.
Ezekiel 22 verse 18. It says, son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross.
And that's the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because dross is the undesirable metals in the unfinished product, right? Because when you're smelting precious metals, it's called an ore, right? You got silver ore, copper ore, gold ore, but you have other shit combined with it. The Lord looks at us as pure gold and silver. That's what we're supposed to be. But you got all these other elements attached. Those other shit is worthless, man.
It says, become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace.
Basically what the Lord said, they're all rappers and niggas and murderers and thieves and momos.
Right.
That's what Jake are. That's what it is when you are silver and not silver, but copper and brass and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
Copper is not a fine metal. You can get a penny, it ain't worth shit.
Yeah, it's not money.
You can't just hand out silver like that. You know what I'm saying? Versus all these other coins like tin, like fucking quarters and nickels and dimes. All that shit's made out of tin and aluminum and copper, brass. That shit is worthless, man. That's why they hand it out as quote unquote money. So that's what you Israelites are compared to, because you don't care about the ways of the Most High.
Right. You're supposed to be the rare shit. You're supposed to be the gold, the diamonds, the rubies, the sapphires.
You're just like the heathens, man.
Right. You niggas.
Hey, but you know what? That shows that Jacob is above the heathen too, because even copper and tin and all that is worth more than nothing. You see what I mean? Because the Lord called the heathens nothing. They said they're like a drop of a vessel that fall out of a, you know what I mean? But then but they're still they not measuring up. They're not measuring up. No, I'm good. The water. They're not measuring up to the standard, man. And the standard is in the scriptures. You shall be a royal priesthood. You know what I mean? You can't tell that to a nigga with a fucking bald fade, boosie fade.
Right.
He's not a royal priest.
That's right.
He's a nigga.
Yeah, selling keys. What can you do for the Lord?
Yeah, nigga, somebody got a stick in the car.
Yeah, pop the trunk type niggas.
Trusting in guns.
That's your ass aired out in that fucking minivan.
Niggas gun jam on them all the damn time. Here it is, you got a 20-year-old rusted 22. You think you're gonna shoot up some shit?
Ain't cleaned it.
Think I'm gonna get in the shootout.
Ain't been in the rain.
But Jake told us a story. This way before I came to the truth. This is probably like 2009 or 10. I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut. That's when Jake used to get the crispy joints and shit, right? Now this nigga, man, I'm in a barber chair. So this one nigga claimed that he got in a shootout with some niggas, bro. He said it was like some call. You know how niggas be wanting to cover and duck crawling and shit. He said he was literally in a shootout with a nigga. Nigga shot at the car. He rolled out the car. He had like a 38 or some shit. And he said when he shot the fucking what you call the revolver. He said the fucking gun fell apart, man. He said he was falling this shit. He had to put it back together and shoot. I'm like, man, your ass should have been dead. How you spy that shit? He said the gun fell apart in his hand.
It was probably capping.
He probably was capping hard as hell. Let a nigga see your gun fall apart. He gonna run up on you.
Yeah, talking about he put that shit together.
Say